Good evening, everybody. Right, so we're here for the France-Morocco game. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Mia. Welcome, Dermot, in the background. He's doing all the background work today for us, so he's been an angel. And I'm really looking forward to the match. Morocco are playing out their skins, and France are, as we know, France are a very good team as well because they beat England, unfortunately, as we all know as well. And Mia, I just want to get your point of view on the match. Who you think are the be star players? Who you think's going to win as well?
Obviously, I do feel like France have got too much from Morocco. I think Morocco make it difficult, but
Yeah,
obviously some of the players that France have got, that their forward line,
yeah,
is quite unstoppable. Although we did manage to obviously stop them
true.
a little bit, but I do think that if you don't stop Mbappe, then yeah, you're a bit, you know what I mean? Like you're stuffed because he is a very good player. So I just
Yeah,
feel like France have got too much, although I really would love to see Morocco win. I would love to see
yeah.
Morocco win.
I just personally think you're right because Mbappe has been a star performer for them, but they've also got Griezmann, and I think he's
Yeah.
been playing very well, especially he stepped up against England, unfortunately for England, because he's the sort of player that can go in and out of matches. But he really did step up, and he played well for a lot of that match, which, as you know, he done the killer pass that
Yeah.
Giroud beautifully finished, unfortunately for us.
Oh, I don't like Giroud. Oh, it had to be him, didn't it?
You know what I mean? He has to rub it in, doesn't he? He goes away from England. He goes to Arsenal, to Chelsea, the two teams we both hate with a passion. And then he goes and does the dirty on England, doesn't he, Mia? You know,
I know
it's not right.
yeah. Do you know what? It just typically did have to be him. That's what really
Yeah,
annoyed me. I was just like,
yeah,
yeah, typical.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. But the thing is, at the end of the day, they were technically better than us, but we fought for it. You know, it wasn't like the Italy match in the Euros where we sort of let Italy take domination of the ball, but we did really battle hard. So I was very impressed. Very
Yeah, me
impressed.
too.
Yeah. So
I've
the
got
match is about to start now, isn't it? So I've
well,
just in.
I think
Right.
that we're slightly out of sync because it's already started for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm on my phone at the moment because I weren't allowed to stay downstairs, unfortunately. But my phone is giving me all sorts of problems, so I haven't even been able to log into the match. So I'll have to go downstairs. Otherwise, I'm not watching the match. So what's the point of that? All right. So I'm going to just pop downstairs, everybody. Just bear with me. It's a little technical hitch that we can get over. Just bear with me. What I'll do, I'll pass the reins over to you, Mia, so you can give the commentary on the match as well. All right, while I sort myself out. All right,
No worries.
no worries, darling. I'll be with you shortly.
No probs. Hello, Frank Last. He's in the chat. Nice to see ya. So far, it's been a little bit back and forth, to be fair. They've actually, Morocco just had a little bit of a break, then France had a bit of a break. So it doesn't feel like they've been
Okay,
that
I'm on.
cagey.
Right, I'm
It
back
doesn't.
in. I've actually got the match. I'm just going to turn it down so nobody gets a thing like a
Yeah.
feedback. Brilliant, brilliant.
Is
You
it
know what?
Morocco
I hope it's
in
a good
possession?
game. I hope it's a good game
Yeah,
because the Argentina game was quite exciting to watch, and I especially wanted Romero to get to the final. Not so much Messi. I wasn't concerned about Messi. I was concerned about Romero, and I was also
yeah.
thinking of you at the same time because you actually are in love with him.
I am. I'm a bit in love with him, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean, he's like I already said, I think to Dermot, he's like my Danny Zuko and I can be
yeah,
Sandy.
yeah. And he's good at doing hair, isn't he? To ask Cucurella.
Yeah, he likes to have a bit of a hair tug.
Yeah, he's doing a bit of a hair tidy for him, isn't he? Right. So, I mean, I'm expecting Morocco to do very well in this match because they
Yeah,
battle like Trojans. Literally, they won't let it go. As soon as France have got the ball, look, see, they're already hassling them off their game. You see?
Yeah, and I think they'll give them a tough game. I do
Oh,
think they'll
yeah.
give them a tough game, but I do just think we gave them a tough game, but we still didn't
Yeah.
win. So I
Yeah.
just feel like sometimes France do have that edge.
They do. They've got the experience. They've won the World Cup
Yeah,
already, and they've won it twice now. So look, I think I personally think if the Moroccan players turn it on, because they've got some really good players. They've got Ziyech, Hakimi, they've got Amrabat in midfield. You know, all if those three players are on point today, then I think they've got a chance. If they've had a bit of a lesser game, but it seems like they're keeping the ball very well at the moment, Mia. You know, they're playing their game.
definitely. They haven't come out and played with fear. They've
No,
not come out where I think maybe what happened with us is that we played with fear until they scored. We were a
yeah,
bit fearful and we were a bit cagey, and I
yeah,
think that
true.
that didn't help us. Where Morocco have come out and they don't look scared. They're thinking this
No,
is our chance at the end of the day. What
yeah,
else, you know? They've got to take that chance.
true. Look, that you only live once, right? And sometimes some of these players, right, this might be their. I'm not being disrespectful to Morocco, but they haven't made world strides in football. But this particular competition, I think they've been the most impressive team in my opinion because I'm watching them and technically they're very good. They're very good at passing. They work hard for one another. You need that in a team. You need all those three
Oh,
combinations.
oh,
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 we're out of sync,
France.
aren't we? So I'm not even
Yeah,
where you are at the moment.
I'm not going to say anything.
Can we get in sync, do you think? If
I don't
I'll
know
tell you
because
what
on
I'm on.
the TV is always quicker than the
Yeah.
stream, and I
Oh, yeah,
can't
you
stream
can't.
it on
You
anything
can do.
because obviously,
What we'll do, we'll play it by ear. Like, if you see them
okay,
nearly scoring, right, maybe keep quiet.
I will.
You know, it's hard for us Greek ladies, isn't it, to keep quiet?
Yeah,
It's not in our DNA, is it?
no, it's really not.
I'll just put that out to the chat, right? Anybody had any encounters with Greek people? Let us know, especially Greek women. And we're the same as Irish women, Dermot, if you're listening. We're feisty.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've got a bit of backbone, haven't we?
I actually, I had some bad news. One of my aunties passed away last week in Cyprus.
Yeah.
She was my favourite auntie. She used to always be running around doing everything for everybody. Bless her.
Okay. So have you just seen that
Yes,
France have scored?
yes, I already
Right.
saw that a
I've
while ago.
just seen it just now. So look, the Moroccan fans are devastated, aren't they?
I know, and it's so early in the
Hernandez.
game.
Oh, I didn't
So
want
early
to.
on in the game for them to
No,
score as well. It's like I say, they came out and they haven't been afraid, but they've
look at
just
that.
now. It's
They're
difficult.
just so clinical, the French.
They are really
That was a
clinical.
bit
That's
lucky the
the
way
thing.
it come to him, but he finished it well. He did.
I
Because that
think
is a hard technique to do that.
that is a
Not
really hard
easy.
technique.
Fantastic. You see, this is what I'm saying about the French players. They're very technically gifted. You know, they've got that little bit of je ne sais quoi, as they say it in
Ah,
France. Je ne
yes,
sais
the je ne
quoi.
sais quoi.
Yeah. I love that term, Mia. I actually
That's
love it.
why. And can
You
I
know what?
tell you a little secret? As there's only a
Yeah.
few of us in here. Do you
Yeah.
know Thierry Henry? When he says it, I'm not going to lie. I do think he's a bit sexy.
Yeah. I think the French, when they speak English, they are sexy. Turns me on. And I'm a married woman of 40 years. You know what I mean?
We're going to get told off in the chat. Frank's already told us stuff about the hair pulling and Romero.
Yeah, we've got Frank saying that now, girls. He's telling us to tone it down a bit. we won't know. Right, so we got also Frank saying, "Hi Dermot, I'm out from under my rock." Well done, Frank, for getting outside that rock, under the rock. Sorry. And then we got THFC till I die. That's Dermatron. France are ahead. Yeah, they are 1-0
We've got
already.
Lisa in the chat as well.
Lisa from Mexico. Hello. Right, Lisa. we want you to put out your prediction, who you think's going to win this match as well. All right, darling? Right. Liz Frank saying, THFC till I die, hope you're well, mate. You see? You know, at the end of the day, we all love each other in the Spurs community. We've got to all strive to watch the World Cup, enjoy it, and then we'll be back at Spurs, cheering on Spurs against Brentford on the 26th, I believe. But we got another friendly, I hear. We've got another friendly
Yeah, I
set
think we
up.
have.
And I think they're going to play it at White Hart Lane, I think, if I'm right.
I'm not sure where it is, but I know we have got another one
Yeah.
lined up.
I've just seen the French celebrations with a man with his tongue out.
Interesting.
He's ready for a French kiss, maybe. You never know.
With Hugo.
Here we go. It's a pity we're not in sync because you're going to see it before me, but
I'm going to think if I can find anything I can put it on that's not too
I'm watching it on my iPhone, so that might help. If you can do you have BBC iPlayer on your iPhone?
I've got a Android, but yeah, I have got it on my phone.
Android. Yeah. So is it loaded?
Yeah, I have got it.
That might help you see me. Because if I'm watching it downstairs, it's hard because my husband wants to watch it with the sound on. And I said, no, you can't have the sound on. And he gave me a dirty look. As Greek men do. He's Greek Italian, my husband. He's a little bit Italian from his dad's side. I always call him Russian because he looks more Russian than Greek. But I mean, your kids, are they in bed, Mia, or are they still up?
They're still awake. They're just upstairs watching TV.
It upstairs, are they?
No, they're watching YouTube upstairs.
Okay, lovely. You know what I find funny about Hugo? He always tugs at his shorts. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, well, I won't make no comment. I'll get told off. If I say what I'm thinking, I'll get told off. So
I was trying to lead you to something there. Oh, Frank's saying, "Stop it, Ellie." Lol. And Lisa says, "I think France will win it, maybe 2-0." Yeah, I think France will win, but I think Morocco will give them a game. I think Morocco will get. Do you know what? If Morocco are going to win this, they have to step up and then step up again because France will come at you and they'll always have that, like I said, that je ne sais quoi to get another goal. When you think you've beaten them, you haven't. Look, bloody hell, what a good save by Lloris. Fantastic. That was world class.
Right, what are you on?
I'm on, I'll tell you how many minutes does it say? How many minutes I'm on? Yeah, it's 9 minutes and 57 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Even on my phone, I'm ahead of you.
So I'm on 10 minutes, 4 seconds now.
I'm on 10, 11, 12, 13.
Right, so we're not too far off. So I'm 10, 10, 10, 11, 10, 12, 10, 13. So I'm about 4 seconds behind you.
Yep. And then on my TV, it's like a minute ahead.
Can you pause your phone? Can you pause your phone and then we'll sync?
Hold on. Right.
So what I'm on is 10 minutes, 33, 34, 35, 36. So if I pause at 40, no, because you're ahead of me, you've got to pause. Sorry.
Right, I'm pausing.
You tell me when you've paused and what minute.
Yep, I'm on 41.
41. Oh, right, I've gone past that now. So let's go. I'm on 55. So go past. When I'm at 11 and 10, I'll tell you, all right?
Right, hold on. Let me go back and come back into it because it's
gone all right. When we sync, we've got to sync this properly. What a great save by Lloris, though. It was
right. I'm on.
Right. What are you on?
30. Right, I'm going to pause it now. I'm on 30. I'm on 10:40.
10:40, but I'm on 11:25, so I'm way ahead of you.
So what's happening here? For goodness sakes, this stupid phone.
I think it's because you went in and out. It's gone off, and it resumes where you went.
Right, I'm okay. I'm 11:46, 47
All
point.
right,
I'm going to do it on 50.
11:50.
Well,
I'll pause at 11:50 as well. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, pause and then restart. Oh God. Right. Yeah, so I'm 11:55, 56, 57.
No, you didn't. Hold on. You didn't. Right, I'm on. Oh, right. What you? It's because
I'll
you
tell you what,
unpaused
I'll
it
pause
before
because
me.
I'm ahead of you now. I'm on 12:11, 12:12,
Right,
12:15.
I'm on 12:24, 25.
All right, you're way ahead of me now. It's hard, isn't it? It's bloody hard to sync. Maybe Dermot can help us out. Dermot,
Right.
can you help us out, mate?
If I pause on 12:40.
Yeah, if Ellie pauses, if you pause Mia and then let Ellie get up to where you are and then press play Mia then.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm on 12:40.
Right.
Right, but I'm on 12:47, so I'm ahead of
You're
you.
ahead of me now.
Right.
So I'll pause.
What are you, Ellie?
Right. I've gone back ahead now. I'm on 13. I'm going to pause and I'm on 13:06.
What are you, Ellie?
I'm 13:01. So I'll let it run to 13:06.
Let me know so I can press play.
Yeah, but then it bloody goes off.
Right, have you pressed play, Ellie?
Yes, I have, but
you didn't tell me.
13:12. See, it keeps on going off. It doesn't want to sync. It keeps on going to BBC iPlayer then back when you pause on my iPhone for some reason. So I'm 13:25 now, 26, 27, 28, 29,
I'm a little
30.
bit behind. Now I'm ahead.
What's this? It's the pause button's disappear. Oh, there it is. Right, I'm going to pause at 13:40.
Ooh, Barack and Ellie scored there.
Ah, I'm pausing at 13:40. So when you catch up, let me know, and then I'll start play again.
Right.
Right.
I'm trying to do it.
You two seem to have it worked out, so I leave it to you.
All right, darling.
I'm going to bugger
Thanks,
off.
Megatron.
Oh, now I've gone ahead. I keep because
that's what happens to mine. All right, so I'll restart it. Right, where are you at?
Right, I'm on 14:32.
Okay, then I've got to catch up with you. Pause it at 14:35.
Right, now I've paused it at 14:39. So
right,
just tell me before you do it. Tell me so I can do it.
All right. Yeah, I will. I'll do it about 3 seconds before. So when I'm on 13:36, bloody notifications coming up. I don't need that. So 14:35, you said, isn't it?
I'm on I'm 14:39.
14:39. All right, no problem. 14:39. Right. What, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Right, I'm starting it now. That's it. We're synced.
I think so. I'm on 42, 44,
yeah,
45.
that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. We're synced.
We've done it, Ellie.
Yes. Greek ladies.
Took us a while.
Yeah. So now we've got some people in the chat now, Mia. Frank says, Ellie, the food must be fantastic. Greek and Italy, wow. Yeah, you're right there. And my dad was a master chef as well. So, and a master baker, because he went, when he first came to England, he went to work at the Cafe Royal to learn baking. So yeah, we got a good family there, and it rubbed off on all of us. And my mum was a fantastic. Most Greek ladies, isn't it, Mia? We're all good cooks because we watch our mums and our grandmothers.
My mum's the best, man. She's a great cook.
Yeah, we can talk about food all day, but we're on the football today.
Did you not see? Did you not see the group chat? They tried to start me on food. I was like, "Don't get me started on food." Honestly,
we will stray off the football, won't we? Right. So Frank says, Ellie, do you make your own? Yes, I do. I cook all my own food. But actually, my daughter Angela cooked me a burrito bowl today, which is half eaten. He's sitting to my right,
Ooh.
and I'm looking at him thinking I need
Morocco, come on.
Morocco, come on. Ah, what a bad shot. Right, and
That
then
was silly.
We've got Frank again saying, Lisa, hello. So he likes you, Lisa. Right. Frank also saying, THFC till I die. I'm T16 minutes. This is the Matrix low.
Yeah, my TV's on 16. My TV is way ahead.
Do you know
if
what?
I watched it on the TV.
At least we synced it all. Look, France are going.
Ooh.
Oh, Giroud, he should have scored that, shouldn't he?
He should have.
He always likes to show his belly off, doesn't he? He doesn't really want to wipe his face. He doesn't. He just wants to show his muscles.
I've got to be honest, he has got quite a nice belly, though.
Yes, he's got a nice everything.
He's a bit of a pretty boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a bit. He's very immaculate. Like, he reminds me of Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta is very immaculate in his appearance. There's not one hair out of place.
What, Lego man? That's what they call it.
That's true. You beat me to it. Right, so Dermatron saying, have to say Bono and the Edge playing well. All right. Oh my God, Dermatron, you're making us laugh. Everybody's making us laugh in the chat. Everybody. You know. Lisa says, I think that's the only goal Morocco allowed besides an own goal. Oh, right. Yeah. I hope they score anyway, because it'd be sad if they don't score. I want to see those Moroccan fans celebrating.
I love Moroccan food. Moroccan food's lovely. I love it. I make the boys a really good Moroccan food as well sometimes. Yeah. They like it.
I like the tabbouleh. I'm not sure if it's Moroccan or Lebanese. I think it might be Lebanese actually, tabbouleh. So if
I do like Lebanese as well. Lebanese food is nice.
Yeah, it crosses over. The Lebanese, the Moroccan, the African food goes into Cyprus as well. A lot of it, you know, like little bits here and there, and and Greece. I went
when you think with Cyprus, we're so close to Egypt and all those, we're actually close to them countries more so than Greece is, really. So we do get probably a bit more of our culture, and the way we are is a bit more like that.
Oh. Yeah. Did you see Gordon Ramsay winding up Gino Di Campo about Greek food and Italian food? He basically told him Greek food's better.
I love Gino. I love Gino when he says things like, if my auntie had wheels, she would have been a bike. I love him. He cracks me up.
I know. He's got no filter, hasn't he? You know, he's not media savvy, if you know what I mean. Because I remember watching him on This Morning once, and he came on with a pinny and he didn't have anything on. And the camera span round and he goes, oi, you're not allowed to go back there, because he didn't have anything on underneath the pinny.
I think we should get back to talking about the game, Ellie, as well.
We're straight off. It's just because Gino Di Campo's so funny. You've got loads of stories we can tell, but we'll get back to the game. Right, so now, France. Yep, he's fallen over. That was a foul, wasn't it? The referee, well done, ref. Well done, ref. For some refs wouldn't have spotted that. They would have been looking at the play too much. Some refs don't concentrate on what's happening around them, and they miss a lot. Saiss is going off. He feels a bit upset, doesn't he? You can see.
He's got something wrapped around his leg, hasn't he?
He's tried to play through the pain because he wants to play in the final of the World Cup.
Bless him.
Maybe his teammates can, make it happen for him.
It's horrible, though, when that happens. You must feel so disappointed. You wanted to try so hard to obviously, come on.
Do you want to read some of the chat, Mia? We'll share it, yeah?
I'm not. You can read Elias's comments because I'm not talking to Elias.
Oh, you're not? What, he's fallen
No,
out?
because he just literally just trolls and says ridiculous comments. So I'm not going to take no notice of his comments.
All right, I'll read them out for him. Elias, he's got my dad's name, so I've got to be sweet, right? So Elias Christian says, not every captain is like Maguire to take stuff on the chin. Super excited to be linked with Maguire in EPL. Okay, all right. Maguire will be the best captain after Hugo, right? For us. So if we go for Harry Maguire, is that who you want, Elias? You want us to go for Harry Maguire?
Yes, he just likes to stick to one player and be obsessed with them and makes nonsense comments all the time about one player at a time. Okay. So I don't know if he's trolling or if he actually means it.
Maybe he's just got that quirky personality, you know, that
Oh
jokes.
yeah, I'm sure that he has.
I've got a brother like that, and I tell him off. Right, you got to put. You know, sometimes I don't know. You can't tell because he's saying Maguire would be the best captain, but is he having a laugh? Because I don't like Maguire myself. I don't like him. He's just like an Eric Dyer, but he's called Maguire. Right.
Food is like football. It brings us together. Agreed.
Yeah, it does. It's funny teasing Mia a bit. Ha ha. He is teasing you, Mia. He's teasing you.
That's why I don't talk to him. That's why I don't have his comments.
Right. It's nice to have a bit of banter going. Elias, please behave or I'll put you on timeout. Dermatron,
yep.
Do the business. You've got the button. You've got the button, Dermot. Come on. Will he press it, Mia? Do you think he'll press it?
If he carries on, he might. He needs to behave himself. Put Elias in the
Elias, he's after you. I've got the power. He's got the power. Right.
He can put him in like basically the timeout, like a child. Sit him in the timeout.
Right, Hakimi's having a right go at the referee now. He doesn't agree with that decision. And I sort of agree with him. Because look, if you watch it closely, he wins the ball and the player falls down.
Yeah, no, it's true.
He might have caught his foot a little bit, but
he caught the toe, didn't he? Just the toe.
He's rolling around the floor like he's been kicked in the nether regions. Right. It's stupid, isn't it? What players do. That's what France are good at, though. They are good at that shithousery.
Yeah.
They really are.
You said that, didn't you, about the game with us? It was like they like to time waste and do that shithousery.
Yeah, they do. They do, Mia. And they're experts. I think the best ones at it are Italy, though. They're fantastic.
Oh, Italy! Oh, they're just crazy. When you used to watch, I used to watch the Italian football on Channel 4, and they used to. Oh, the way they used to be with their shithousery was mad.
Yeah, by hook or by crook, they're going to try and get that victory over the line. And if they can't win, they'll do something to upset the opposition. Like if they're losing with 1 minute to go, they'll do something. The thing is with Italy, I love the way they play. I absolutely adore the way they play because when they actually play their football, there's no better team. Technically, they're fantastic, the way they move the ball. But their shithousery wins them matches a lot of the time. But the skill factor is what I like. I'm looking for players who can play football and pass the ball quickly, accurately, move the ball in effective ways, and the vision of a player, pinning the point, pinning the pass, and looking for that killer pass that's going to create a goal. And Italy are fantastic at that as well. But when they can't say the other team are just as technical as them, right? Because there are teams on their level, they would do their shithousery to win the match. And that's the difference. England are too nice sometimes. We are. Against Italy we were. Oh, look
Morocco
at this.
With the ball. Come on.
Come on,
Morocco.
Come on. Oh, he shot it against the player. That's it. Oh, God, he's fast.
That's it.
Mbappe, isn't it? Mbappe, he moves around the pitch as well. He doesn't have one set position. You know what I
No,
mean? He's such
he
a good
floats
player.
around.
Yeah, he's a proper number 10. Because sometimes number 10s, they play a number 10 role, but they won't stray. But he does. He roams around. I remember Dele Alli used to do that for us. And then it went pear-shaped, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I think
Yeah.
that was his own issue. That I think that was him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Morocco again.
Come on.
Oh, no, I lost. Oh,
Lost it. Oh, he's won it. Oh, look. Now
going on.
he's going to book him. He's going to book him for that foul because he went in quite hard.
Oh, mate.
I don't
I
think
think
it
that's a
was.
bit. Do
I
you know
don't
what? I
know.
think that's a bit unfortunate because he had the
Yeah.
ball and he couldn't really
Look.
go in. He had the ball first, so that player.
The actual
Yeah,
French player fouled him. If when you watch it
I
on
think
slow
that
mo, he's holding his knee because
because
he collided on his knee.
because the Moroccan player had the ball and it was the French player who came onto him and he won the ball. So
Yeah.
I don't
That's
ever get it when that happens.
Do you know there's a player on the bench called Elias Chair? And Elias Chair plays for my husband's team, QPR. So my husband wants him to start a match. It's a shame. He hasn't had the look in, and he's a very talented boy. Oh, good block. Oh, no, that's the goal. They're replaying the goal. I didn't realise. How many times are they going to replay this goal?
They will see someone's down injured, aren't they?
Yeah, I suppose so. But that's the player that scored, yeah? Is that the player that scored? Hernandez. Yeah. The Papa's having a little chat with Dejean. He's saying, "What's for dinner, boss?" Right, we've got a few more things in the chat.
He's a good-looking guy as well, isn't he? Joe, what the French do have some really good-looking players.
Yeah. When I went to Nice recently, I weren't looking. I weren't. I'll leave that up to you, Mia. Right, it's got THFC till I die. You forgot about me, lol. And Elias is saying, and so far haven't seen. I've missed it. I haven't seen the shows with Philip as host. Okay, well, he's very good as a host. Well, he's the godfather, so he's good at everything. Okay, then we've got Frank saying, Dermot banter is all good as long as it's polite. We all have our own way of thinking. Is what make the chat so good. That's true. Thank you very much, Frank.
I saw that about me going nuclear. I meant that I would have a go at you. Like, if you're going to keep bringing that up, right, then we're going to have issues, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Don't make me treat. You say you always bring up that I'm like as old as your mum, so don't make me treat you like I'm your mum, yeah? Because I will.
But you're not old as his mum. You're a very young mum.
Well, no, his mum actually. His mum apparently is only 5 years difference between me, so she might have had him quite young.
So you've been exchanging with Elias behind our back, Mia.
When I was on the chat the other day, because he called me old, like his mum, basically. So I was like, "How old's your mum?" And she was like 5 years older than me.
Okay, Elias, right? I'm pulling the grandmother card now. Right, I'm your grandmother. And I've only got a few grey hairs because I don't dye it. I'm lying. Okay, look, Morocco are playing. They're playing very well. They're coming into their own.
Come on, Morocco.
Great ball. Come on, Morocco.
Come on.
Yes, come on. Pass it. He's delayed it.
Yeah,
he chaperoned him very well, though.
The problem is when they delay it, they give that chance to France to get back into shape and block the ball, man.
Yeah.
It was wide. Offside anyway.
Yeah. See, they delayed it too much. They've got to be more incisive in their, when they go to shoot, pick out the right player. See, he's offside. He shouldn't have passed it there. It's a silly pass. You can see he's offside. Don't matter. They'll learn. If you learn from your mistakes in football, you can go far. Moroccan fans.
Because players don't look down the line as they're running.
I know. See, the clever player would have held on to it a little bit more, right? And then he would have tried and taken on that player and waited for the other guy to track his back, run back so that he's onside. Or the player that was offside, hold his run and swerve it. If you swerve your run,
Yeah.
you can stay onside and it confuses the linesman. The thing is, VAR will pick out a hairpin, won't they? You could
But
be
you know
like
who
one
does
hair
that?
offside, and
But you know who swerves these runs very well? Harry Kane. When you watch him, that's what he does.
Kane and Phil Foden does it very well as well. It's very intelligent not just for his age group either, but I like the way he swerves his runs. And back in the day, the best at it was Kenny Dalglish. Fantastic at swerving. He hardly ever got caught offside because he was brilliant at it. And Ian Rush came along as well.
You do have to be smart with it. You really
do.
do.
You have to be very clever. When I played football, Mia, I used to be an attacking midfielder. So I was the one who was looking to where the best ball was. So if a player was intelligent and swerved their run, I would pick them out. And I would team talk them. I'd say, look, I would say to them, swerve your run. When you see me on the ball, swerve your run. Don't get caught offside. Look, come on. Block it. Don't let him shoot. Good block. Good block. Very brave.
It's offside anyway.
Offside. The linesman's on point. This Hernandez is a little baby, isn't he? He goes down at any little kick, doesn't he? And he's moaning. Get up. You scored the goal. What more do you want? Oh, he's trodden on his foot, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's put his studs a little bit up his leg, a little, but not like a lot.
No, not like overly. You can, he steps.
No.
Yeah,
it
does hurt. It does hurt, but the studs, they're not sharp anymore. When I was playing, they were bloody sharp. Got the bruises and the cuts.
I think even when my mum, when my brother used to play, I remember my mum having to clean his boots out, and even then they weren't that very nice. The studs.
I know, they were horrible. They could take you out with one stud. If you get a stud along your thigh or along your tibia, that's where it really hurts. Because the foot, it hurts, right? But it can recover a bit quite quickly. But you get it on the thigh or the tibia, bloody kills, or the inside of your groin. Oh.
Nick in the chat, evening, ladies.
Evening, Nick Copeland. I like Nick Copeland. Is it Copeland or Copeland? Let us know. I think it's Copeland.
It's
Cope, yeah, COUP. Because cope would be COPE, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
come on! Oh, that was a terrible shot for Fana.
Although that was a terrible shot, but you see how panicked the Moroccan team were then. They were just all falling over the place trying to like block it, make sure it didn't go in.
Yeah, they're very good at blocking balls anyway. So
the thing is, if it's
fantastic.
If it stays at 1-0, they probably feel like they've always got a chance to equalise. If they let it get out of control, then obviously they're going to think, no, we're done for. That's it. It's done.
Yeah. France 9-7 for diving. It's true. Dermatron, that is on point. And then we've got Elias Christian saying, let me just pull it over. Frank, last she said she is like my grandma, so I'm just assuring her that she's not. I would be, because I'm old enough. I'm pulling the grandmother card. You're lucky the godfather isn't here. He'll be telling you off. Oh, look. Oh, good block. Off the line. Well, not really. He's missed two sitters, isn't he? I'm sure he's missing them so he can show us his body. Do you know what? He's missed two sitters really, because they weren't the easiest of chances, but You know, he should have
That
finished
chance
it.
just there was ridiculous easy because the goal was pretty
It was
empty.
gaping.
Like
He could have gone left, right, top corner, bottom corner. He didn't do either of them. He pushed it past the post. So Morocco got off one on there that Giroud was a bit laxy-daisy with his shot. Oh, Elias says his grandma is in her 80s. Well, I'm not quite there. No way. Don't make me older than your grandma. Oh,
the thing is, it depends when you obviously have had children. Some people have them later in life, so therefore they're obviously going to be older, and some have them younger. So then you've got younger parents. Like I had mine at a decent-ish age. Like I wasn't old, I wasn't young when I had my children.
Yeah, I was 21 and a half when I had Angela. Got married at 19, 21 and a half, had Angela. So I was quite young, weren't I?
Yeah, that is young.
Yeah. Right, so we've got Dermot saying, Ellie, if you're the grandmother, Philip the godfather, is there something you're not telling me and Mia, lol? Yeah, we might have met in another life, you never know. And then Dermatron saying also, no, I've read that one, sorry. Elias is saying, my mum is the second last of 7 siblings. Wow.
Oh, see, that's like my mum. She's the last of 8 siblings. So she was the baby, my mum.
Oh, my God. Your mum and myself, Mia, have got a double life. I'm the last of 8 siblings. I've got 7 brothers, and I'm the youngest.
Crazy.
No sisters, 7 brothers. And I lived in Seven Sisters, the area in Tottenham. So I lived on Big.
Funny.
Oh no! I used to go to school and sing, I have 7 brothers and I live in Seven Sisters. I actually did do that. I know it's sad, but I did do it. Right, so I'll move on. My mother was 17. Okay, she was 17 when she had Dermot. Very young.
That is young.
Yeah.
Well, Elias's mum was 21, so that's still quite young, like you when you had.
Same age as me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 21 and a half, so yeah. I was in my 21st year.
Can you believe this? When I was pregnant when I was 25, 26 and 27.
Wow. Well done, Mia.
Because when I had Jakey, I was 25 when I fell pregnant. 26th birthday, I had him, and then I had Alex by the time I was 27 because it was only a year apart. So
lovely. Any new joiners? We've got a mothers' meeting here because France, right? They're playing well, but I'm thinking Morocco are doing a lot to block them off. You know,
they are really. No, chance.
No. Yeah, it's good. See, that's what I'm saying. They're getting that last-ditch tackle in. They're doing a bit of shithousery now, so they're playing France at their own game.
If it was, it should have
they
been
have to foul. They're fouling.
No, it was a corner.
That was a good tackle. He's a very good defender. I'm looking
They've got coming up for a corner now, though. Let's see if France can produce anything from this corner.
There's the Moroccan fans. They're beating up the drum. They've got their fezzes on as well. Did you notice that? They've got a few fezzes in the crowd. I like the fez. I like it when it's not red, but it's usually red, isn't it?
I have 2 children, 2 boys that are 13 and 14.
Lovely. And you're a good mum.
I try my best.
Who was that? That was he nearly scored. See, that was Varane of Man United, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite off, really. Not a good effort.
I do have a TV, but the activities that make babies more fun.
Did you used to watch Baywatch?
Yeah. Joe, what? When the boys were babies, Joe, how many people said that to me? Did you not have a TV? And I'm like, well, yeah.
You're busy.
I was busy to watch it.
Yeah, you're busy, but when you're a mum, you've got to have 4 eyes in the back of your head as well.
No, that's not what they meant. They meant because the boys were born so close together. They're like,
oh right, yeah, I get your point. But what I was thinking is, like, you know, when you're a mum and you've got two kids close together, you have to have four eyes at the back of your head, because they could be swallowing something and then the other one could be doing something near a hot thing, crawling towards it. So you've got to be a super mum, haven't you, to stop your kids from killing themselves.
Oh yeah, Jake used to like sticking leg up his nose because he thought that was
Yes.
fun.
You know what I mean? I remember that story. That's why I raised it as well, so I could get that out of you. So what did you do when that happened, Mia?
I held the nostril that had the Lego so he couldn't breathe it up, and then I fished it out, because obviously you don't want it to go back up his nose. You have to hold really tight the bit where the Lego is, so then he don't breathe it.
Yeah. Right.
And then fish it out.
To see if Morocco can get into their half, because it's mainly been France attacking and Morocco defending, which you expected. But when they've had an attack, they've just made the wrong choice. I want them to make the right decision.
To be fair to them, they've gone 1-0 down and they haven't dropped their heads, and they've really and they've not let France score again. They've really been good trying to make sure that they don't score again. So to me, they've done really well considering they've scored so early.
True. That's what I mean about the wrong ball, right? He didn't have to do that ball. He could have played it through the middle, built up, and then get close to the goal. What he did, he panicked and he tried to do a long ball. And that's percentage football in my book. When you do a long ball, you don't know the outcome. Even if it's an accurate ball, right? You've got defenders going to be right up your bum to get the ball off you. So I think it's better to play through the middle, and link up play that they were doing. Like they've been doing passing. See, that's a silly ball as well, because it's obviously going to be won by France. At least they had the presence of mind to win it back. Yeah. Now let's see what he does. That's better. See, keep the ball, keep it rolling. That's better. Spread the play. That's it. Spread the play now.
And also don't rush. I feel like
run. That's better. See, he curved his run there. He made sure that he didn't timed his run. Sorry, not curved his run. But
I think as well they kind of rush it. They keep rushing their decisions as well. That's the thing.
Do you know what it is? It's a little bit of inexperience at this level, but I think they're done. If they get a goal here, I hope they can score, because there's still plenty. If you score just before half time, statistically, the team that scores before half time generally goes on to win the match, because it's a euphoria in the dressing room that you've equalised. Yeah, or just got ahead. Go on,
come on.
Oh, unlucky. Flipping brilliant.
Oh my God, that was so
Oh,
unlucky.
I'm clapping that. That was fantastic.
Oh my.
Overhead hit the post. That was so unlucky. Look how that is a technical skill. Look at that. Beautiful. That's Gareth Bale style and Ronaldo style. No, see, Lloris got a hand to that. I didn't realise the first time round. Lloris saved them there. He just about got his hand to it. Lloris wants to win that World Cup again, doesn't he?
Yeah.
We're on a win-win situation here, aren't we? Because if Lloris gets to the final, he'll be playing Romero. But if Morocco do it, my husband's team has got Elias Chair, who's QPR. So, yeah.
That was such a chance. I can't believe that was
brilliant overhead kick.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. I was clapping it, man. That was flipping brilliant.
That was good.
I wasn't expecting that. Like I thought he was going to muff it, but he didn't. Caught the ball beautifully. What's this?
Another corner.
Come on, just get the goal now, Morocco. Come on. Number 7, see it. She's got Georgie Best's number. You know, number 7, number 10. They're usually the best players in the team. Well, they are. Yeah, number 7 and number 10, because traditionally, and number 9 as well, because obviously the number 9 is the main striker usually. And sometimes the main striker plays number 10.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
You fumbled it. Oh, for God's sake.
Lloris didn't fumble it. He's playing out of his skin, isn't he? He wants to get to that
Yeah, I thought he was going to fumble it there, and he didn't. I thought, oh, he dropped the ball. Is he going to fumble it? Oh, no, he
Do you
didn't.
know, on a selfish point of view, right? I wouldn't say he got it, but he obviously didn't get a clean catch on it, which is sometimes hard when you're getting challenged by a player. And on a selfish note, right, if Lloris does make it and he wins the World Cup again, how good would that be for Spurs? I think it would be good. Myself, what do you think, Mia?
I don't know, like, obviously it'd be good for his confidence, but then is he going to come back and actually show us that confidence? Because he's been so shaky, and he has had his shaky moments in the World Cup, I think, as well. I don't think he's been outstanding.
But when he's been called upon, he has made that vital save. You know, that's the difference between winning a World Cup and losing it. Because if your goalie steps up, that can win you the game. Right now, in this game, he's done 3 really good saves so far, and he's went to catch that one as well. All right, he dropped it. And on another occasion, there might have been a striker there to mop it up before he even got that second bite of the cherry. You see what I mean? But so he was lucky in that respect.
Nick, I'm from South East London. Good London accent.
I'm from North London, top. Come on, you Spurs. I was
Come
born
on, it's a free kick. Let's see what happens. Come on. Oh,
Lloris punched it out. That's a typical French thing to do. Punch the ball out. They're taught to do that from a young age.
Can I just say, girls, I've watched the first half. Morocco have been so unlucky.
I know.
I mean, they're
pushing for that goal, aren't they, Dermot?
They should have had a penalty at the end of that first half.
There.
Yeah, that should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Look for me.
Him all the way.
Yeah.
Go on, Dermot, speak.
Yes, madam.
You know, because you remember you got 2 Greek women on the channel, so you've got to speak when you can.
I'm running for the hills. Where's Wexford Hills? I'm running for them. Now, look, for me, very quickly, Morocco. I thought France started well. Morocco, I've got into it more and more as the game's gone. To be fair,
definitely.
I thought France they're moaning, they're falling over at the easiest opportunities.
Yeah,
and I think Morocco have rattled them.
That's their shit-assery, isn't it?
Yeah.
The French.
And I think for the last 15 minutes of that first half, guys, I don't know, Mia or Ellie, you agree with me, that Morocco have been the better side.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think they've
the problem is
more passion as well.
But the issue is, Dermot, is that we said that about the English team. Like, we were the better side and we still didn't win. Sometimes the better side doesn't win. If you can't produce that final thing, which is the goal, then it's no good being the better team. You have to make the right decisions. You have to try and, get chances and put that pressure on where you feel like a goal is coming and you think, they're putting that pressure. But otherwise, there's no point being the better team, unfortunately.
You've got to have end product, really. You've got to have the end product, because end product wins you games. If your end product is better than the other teams, you've won the game.
Well, look, that's my thoughts in the first half. I'm now going to leave you to the girls who are doing a fantastic job. Really enjoying this.
We're having a chin wag at the same time, because you remember, we're ladies.
Yeah, that's true. I just want to give a special thank you to Nick Copeland, who's in the chat. Thank you so much for all what you did for the charity stream and the money you give. Do you know what? We've got Christine and another Mammy coming on Friday, just to say thank you. And then the money will be given to them Friday week, just before Christmas. So we're going to do a big giving over to them. So, but thank you, everyone. And girls, you're doing a fantastic job. I'm really enjoying this.
Before you go, I want to say a big thank you to you as well for setting up that charity stream. You're an angel on earth, I'm telling you. But do you know what? Those ladies who came on and they're going to be coming on to accept the check, they were fantastic as well, weren't they? The way they spoke about their charity and their passion to help people. In fact, I told you my daughter cried. My daughter cried.
Yeah. And just that we just got a little bit of breaking news, Ellie.
Yes.
And this is to do with Ellie. We're having a sister station, and it's Ellie's channel. It's called THFC Spurs. And actually, this is the logo that we're going to use. And Ellie deserves this because she does a lot of work behind the scenes. Yeah. And Mia as well. Mia will be going on there as well with Ellie.
Yeah.
This is THFC Spurs Ladies Till I Die. It's the new sister channel of THFC Till I Die. It's where Ellie's lady shows will be on. All the stuff to do with the women's side of the game, that's where you will find it. And then Ellie will be on here. We'll be interchanging on both channels, but this is Ellie's ladies channel. This is where Ellie will be doing all her lady shows from now on. So please, when it goes live tonight, please hit the description on there and show her some love. She deserves it.
Thank you, Dermot. You're an angel. Do you know what? Sometimes in life, you get people that you meet that, I'm not going to say what I have to say, but I want to say it, but I'll hold on because I'll get emotional, right? Sometimes in life, you meet loads of people. You can meet 10 people in the street and only one of them will be a good cookie. And the other 9 might be slagging off that one person who's the good cookie. Yeah. The thing is, what I like about you, Dermot, there's things in everybody you like, and there's things in everybody that you don't take to. But what I've taken out of what you brought to the channel is that you're always willing to help out. You always put in the graft. You're there to 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning preparing shows for other people, which is very selfless, that other people don't see. So when they say something about yourself, I'll talk them down, right? Because there's certain things. We've had a little Barney as well, haven't we, Dermot? And we drew a line under it, didn't we? Right? Because at the end of the day, we're brother and sister. We're bound to have little niggles here and there. We are, right? But what I wanted to say most of all is that I really, really appreciate that you did the charity show, especially because that is something close to your heart as well. Because you suffer from it, and autistic people see things differently. That's what people understand, So I will persevere to be a better person myself as well around anybody who's autistic. Whoever I meet who's autistic in the future, or if I know a couple of people, I know you and I know somebody else in my circle of friends outside of YouTube, and I will persevere, Dermot, from my heart. I will, because I was thinking about it a lot today. I was. Because when you've got those little moments where you can think about things deeply, and Mia as well, because you're living with the fact that you've got 2 boys, it's going to be, you're their voice, aren't you, Mia? You're their voice.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, you know what? Sometimes when people do nice things, they need praise. And I'm praising you, Dermot, for doing that.
I just did it because I wanted to. I'm not doing it for praise. I did it because I wanted to do it.
I know.
And I want to make it aware, because it isn't aware enough. You've got other things that are aware, that are in the this is swept under the carpet, and they can't be swept under the carpet anymore.
No.
And that's the reason why I did it. And I will keep on about it. I will keep banging the drum. And I know Mia will help me. I know you will help me, Ellie.
Yes.
Philip Brady, everyone from the channel. This channel, when I started this channel a year ago with 2 other people, it was because I enjoy what I do. But when I brought Ellie and Philip on, it went to another level. And now we're at that other level now, where we can now start a sister channel for Ellie. So Ellie can get all her women's stuff out. And it's something I've always wanted. I wanted it to grow. Mia and Ellie are going to be stars on that channel. They'll be on here as well, and it's all about giving people opportunities to express themselves, to get across what they love talking about, and that's what it's all about. And this is why I think it's important also that the women's side of the game and women should have same equal right as women. There's not many women YouTubers on the Spurs community. No. And if I can do my little bit to set you and Ellie, you're a trailblazer in the football side of it. You're now going to be a trailblazer in the YouTube side of it. And it's well worth it, because you deserve all the credit, and Mia as well, all the credit and all the praise you get, because you deserve every one bit of it.
Yeah. You know, they say it's a man's world, right? But it ain't nothing without a woman or a girl. I always flip that. I always flip it in my mind. I'll say it's a woman's world with a strong man behind her. Because when you think about it, women are the backbone of a lot of things that happen in this society, right? They are. And now women are finding their voice even more in 2023. You know, there's lots of things that are happening around the world that are detrimental to women. Without being too political, I'm thinking women can be strong mentally and physically, you know. And when I played football, I played because I loved football. I didn't play as a girl. I played because I loved football. I played passionate, you know. That was my passion. And do you know what, Dermot? I'm so grateful that I've got this channel and that we've got a voice for our Spurs ladies, because they're superb. All right, they've had an up and down season so far, but they give 100%.
Yeah, they're losing 2-0 tonight, apparently.
I know.
To
I know. I saw. I know.
Yeah.
The
I've
thing
got
is,
the live score coming up on my phone.
I think they'll fight back. They'll fight back.
Well, listen, I'm now going to bugger off into the background. I'm now going to leave it to the girls again. So I'm now going to bugger off and do what I have to do. And but you're doing a brilliant job, girls, and keep up. I'm really enjoying this. So well done.
I've got Harry Kane speaking now, isn't it? Yeah. No, Henderson, Bellingham. What, Mia? Do you feel that England deserved to win that match against France then?
I do think, because in that second half, I felt like we were all over them. We was the better team. I do feel like we were the better team, and we just it was just that end product. Obviously, was just not. It was just lacking a little bit, and there's just little. Obviously, there's just like a little bit of that lacking, but I do think overall we were a good team. Just like we've just said about Morocco, that the last part of that game they've been the better team, but they haven't scored from that, so that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. And do you I personally think the French team are slightly, not in certain positions, they've got slightly better players in the key positions, right? So I'm thinking Mbappe, he gets quite a bad rap from the British press in terms of his situation at PSG, because he's like the big I am Mbappe, you've got to bow down to me sort of thing. All right.
Yeah.
And when he turns out to France, you can tell that the boy, he loves playing for France, right? And he's been very good in this World Cup so far. So I'll take my hat off to him. He is a fantastic player. But there's certain positions that they've just got that little technical edge on our players. But I just thought if we'd stayed in the game a bit more, you know, in terms of finishing better, you know, if we finished better, we could have taken that game. It's like the end product wasn't quite there on the day. And then when Harry missed, that was a bummer. But, you know, these things happen, you know. And I think because Mbappe went up to the Lloris, it slightly put him on edge. You can see in his face. I don't know about what did you think of that situation, Mia?
Yeah, I did. Joe, what? I think he had so many things going through his head, and then I think he maybe got a little distracted as well. I just felt, yeah, it's so difficult taking a second pen. Second penalties are always tricky ones because they might guess where you go. So you obviously he just hit it too hard. He should have gone down the middle because I think Lloris would have dived and he would have got it. He
Yeah,
would have scored, but.
yeah.
Oh,
It,
it's so hard. Like at the end of the
I
day, it's
know.
such a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, and it's our Harry as well, so it hits us in the heart extra because it was our
Yeah,
Harry.
that's it.
No, I think Spurs fans now all get behind our Harry because he's been fantastic for us in the 8 years that he served our club. We've nearly won cups, right? And it's so unlucky that we haven't got at least one over the line. You know, there's sometimes you need a bit of luck in football, don't you, Mia? And you need somebody just to step up. You know, your big players, you need them to step up on the big occasion, right? And I mean, in the Champions League, he was injured anyway, so it was hard for him to step up because he wasn't full throttle. So I don't know. He gets a bad rap, doesn't he, Mia?
You know what? It gets a bad. It does, but I got to say, I do sort of agree with Jermaine Genius that he's been
Hmm.
in other quarterfinals, semi-finals, and he still hasn't stepped up. Like I do feel
Yeah,
like he has to get past that.
fair
He
point.
really does have to get past that. It's not. It doesn't
Yeah,
take just one player. It takes a whole team. But in those
yeah,
pivotal moments, he does need to maybe step up sometimes.
yeah. Do you think he overthinks things and now because he hasn't got one over the line, when he
Yeah,
goes into the next match, he maybe tries a bit too hard and doesn't relax? Because when you
maybe.
I I just think when you've got a more relaxed Harry Kane and he can play his football, because the boy, he loves playing football. You can tell, right? He loves the game. I just think he might overthink things. Yeah,
Why has done the timer? I haven't even. They've only just come on the pitch for me.
I know, me as well.
I've synced it to obviously you. I would be ahead
Yeah,
otherwise, but
no, they've just
I'm
come
not.
on the pitch and they're all walking and they're touching the grass. They're basically putting they're just touching the grass as a lucky charm, aren't they? That's what they do, and they put it on their chest usually, a little bit of the grass. There we go. So Hernandez is pulling up his socks at the moment. Is that where you're at? And then you've got
Um,
Griezmann tucking in his shirt and then wiping his mouth.
yep.
So you're in sync with me still,
Right.
aren't you?
Right. They've kicked off.
Okay. So we've kicked off and he's headed the ball. Right, he's headed it, and then France have intercepted, and then it's gone back to Morocco.
Yep.
Because my iPhone is smaller than my iPad. I should have put it really on my iPad, but it don't matter. It's okay. I'll have to manage like this now. Because you can't see the players so well on your iPhone. Because they're little, aren't they? They look like.
I've got quite a big phone, so it's not too bad on my phone.
Yeah, I've got an iPhone 14 Pro, but it's not that big. You've got one of those massive ones.
Well, I like a big one.
You don't need to brag. Right, we've got a lot of people coming into
I've
the
got
chat for the second half. Right, so we've got Shamu Van Spurs saying, let me just pull it over. They lost because the players' ability far outweighs Southgate's ability as a coach. Interesting point. What do you think of that, Mia? I like to get your point of
Mm,
view.
Do you know what? I think that when you look at the Euros, we got into a final, and I think with other managers, we haven't done as well. I don't know if Gareth Southgate is that inept. I don't know if he is that inept. I don't know. It's really difficult. I think that you always think the grass is greener. We could get
Yeah,
another manager and not do as well, and then everyone will be like, "Oh, we're not doing as well."
yeah.
It's so
The thing
hard,
is, he's
isn't
done
it?
the best out of all the managers that have
Because
been in the
yeah,
past. He's done the best. He's got the best record.
And don't forget, he doesn't get these players a lot to install his tactics. He doesn't get to see them on a daily basis. He gets to see them at a very limited amount of time, you know, to prepare them. And so considering, I just don't know. I just don't think he's what people make out. If you think about how much time he actually has to prepare and he sees these players and he's been the best manager we've had in a while, is he that bad?
He's not bad. What I would say that at the crucial moment, he sometimes makes, like, I'll give you an example. He brought on Grealish at 89 minutes.
Yeah,
it doesn't give the boy enough time because Grealish is a creator, right? He can unlock defences with one killer pass. And you need that type of player on a little
Are
bit
they getting it? No.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Good goalkeeping.
Oh, he hurt himself as well as rolling around. He's hurt his knee, his leg.
Mbappe's quite a big lad, isn't he? If you collide with him, he's quite a beefy boy.
You know what? He's stocky, and he's strong. You can see he's a strong boy.
Yeah, he looks like he has a lot of red meat.
he eats lots of Weetabix.
I was talking about when I went to France, right? There's a program called Emily in France where I ordered some chicken, and it was that, you know, the chicken they do like a roll mop chicken, and it came 5 pieces of roll mop chicken. It was really well presented with a beautiful like sauce, but it was like it was really lovely sauce anyway, and it had lovely vegetables, but the chicken was quite pink. And I said to the waiter, "This chicken is a bit pink," and he said to me, "Well, madam, it's because our chickens roam around free and they're very healthy." So I said, "But I like it a bit more cooked." So he sort of took my plate with a hump. It's like questioning their food.
Right? Yeah, I wouldn't question their food.
He was really cross with me, but he brought it back and he didn't really heat it up. He didn't really cook it. So it came back quite pink still. And it was lukewarm. And I said to him, "Don't worry, I'm not going to eat it." And he felt offended, but I didn't care because, you know, I thought the chicken wasn't cooked. That was my opinion. And then I was watching this show called Emily in Paris, and she orders a steak, and it's not done not medium well, she said. And they did it medium rare. So she goes, waiter, this steak is medium rare. Right? And then he takes it, and then he goes to the kitchen, and then the waiter that comes out is a man that she fancies. And she goes, "Anything wrong with the steak, madam?" And she goes, no, nothing's wrong with the steak. It made me laugh my head off because obviously she's fancying the bloke, so she doesn't want to moan about the steak. Because he was he's a hunky chef, you know, so you can see her point.
Yeah, if a man can cook for me, I wouldn't be moaning at all.
Come on, Morocco. They're getting in all those really good positions, but right at the last minute, they're getting blocked. Or, oh my God, Mbappe. Flipping
danger.
Oh,
that was a bit of a challenge.
Bloody hell. He took him out there, didn't he?
He hasn't called for it, though. Mbappe's still rolling around.
I know.
Oh, Lloris has kicked it
out because he's caring about his teammate. That was a harsh tackle.
Oh, that was a bit of a Romero tackle, wasn't it?
But it was a fair tackle by Amrabat. I love that player. I love him. I might have a new Højbjerg on the horizon.
It was a good challenge. It reminded me a bit of a Romero challenge, that.
Yeah, definitely. Because Højbjerg can't run that fast to track back to keep up with Mbappe. He can't. He's not that fast. But he's got other skills. But this boy, no wonder we were after him. Come on, go and get him, for God's sake. Buy him. We should have got him before the World Cup. Now he's going to be worth 3 times as much, isn't he? Yeah. They're going to slap another £50 million on his name. When you do a tackle on Mbappe like that, the whole world is watching. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Brilliant. What a fantastic tackle. It can't argue, Mbappe. Oh, here goes the Moroccan fans. Mia, do you like the Moroccan fans?
I think I like their passion. I love their passion.
There's the FIFA president again. I am this, I am that, I am that. What was he on about? He's not any of those things. He's a probably a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. Apologies if anyone can hear back noise of like snoring. It's the dogs on my lap snoring, and I've got the other dog on my feet.
I heard it, but I knew it was your dog.
Yes, really.
Your dog's famous, Samuel. Come on. Oh, look at this. A little bit better finishing. Come on. They're going for it now. All holds barred.
Well, they have to, I guess, because
no holds barred. Sorry.
And if I stop stroking Ozzy, he paws my arm to say, "Come on, keep stroking me." So I am not allowed to not pet him. Come on, come on!
Oh
no.
My God! The ball won't go in for them.
Mate, that was so unlucky. That was so unlucky that fell to not to their player. When he passed it through, he was so close to goal and nobody was there. It was so
unlucky. Come on, man. Come on. If Morocco score, I'm going to cheer. I don't care. I like Lloris and I love Lloris actually, but I'll cheer for Morocco because I like the underdog. But really, they're not playing like the underdog. They're playing like the team that is going to win. Come on.
Yeah, but the problem, like I said to you, is that we can say all that and then France get one chance with Mbappe running and that's it.
That's it. They're clinical.
They're really clinical.
Or Giroud.
Or Giroud, yeah. If they didn't, if you look, I think they didn't have many shots against England either. I think it was just they were very clinical.
Yeah, we had more chances than them. So it's 49% possession for Morocco and 14% in the middle. So they're dominating play. All they need to do is get that goal. Come on, it all counts. If you put the ball in the net, they'll get equalised, and then I think they'll go on to win because they've got the ascendancy. Oh, that's the wrong ball. Wrong ball. You can't expect the player to receive the ball when he's got a player up his arse. You know what I mean? I mean, if he's technical, the thing is, he was off balance anyway, and then he plays it to him. It's silly. Come on, pick the right ball. They're fighting for it, this Moroccan team. I love their spirit. Brilliant.
Oh, that's not what I meant to bring up. Oh, it's because the dog's bullying me. He keeps scratching my arm so I can stroke him. I think
at the end of this game, you can comment, and the dog don't kill you with scratches.
Oh, he's terrible because because he wants to be petted all the time. As soon as you stop petting him, he literally brings your hand to his chin to try and stroke him.
Oh my, yeah, I know. Mia, your dog, yeah, he's got a character, isn't he? He's like his owner. He's like his mummy. You know, you say it as you see it, innit, Mia?
Yep.
Don't take no prisoners. That's the way
Definitely
to be.
Not.
Well, we've got some more in the chat. Would you like to read it, Mia?
No.
All right, I'll do it.
I told you I refuse to say that name. And if he carries on, I'm going to put him in time out. I will time him out if he carries on.
Right, then we've got Chris Agenby saying hello, everybody. We've got Shamu saying, Ellie, did you see QPR got a new coach? Yeah, I did indeed. And their new coach their old coach done the dirty on them and went to Glasgow Rangers, didn't he? Oh, little turncoat. And he was saying that he wasn't going to go to Aston Villa, but he didn't. But he didn't want to go elsewhere, he said. And then he turned coats on them. Little. There's so much disloyalty in football, I'm telling you. Right?
Yeah,
there we go. Now we've got Dermot saying, Argentina and Miss Croatia are the most sexy of the World Cup. Very true. Right, then Lisa saying, I haven't seen much of Amrabat. What do you think of him, Ellie and Mia? Well, I've just said what I thought of him.
Oh my God.
Højbjerg on speed. That's what I call him. Højbjerg on speed.
Do you know what? I will say, I think he's had games where he has been non-existent though as well. I think he's been good. No, Amrabat, I think he's been good, but I think that some games he's not been as good. So I think maybe he's a little inconsistent.
Because I didn't catch the first game of Morocco because I was at my daughter's. But the ones that I have seen, I've been quite impressed with him overall. I know what you mean. He doesn't always dominate the game, but his job, as I see it, is to do the shithousery, do the final tackle like he did there, where he's got the pace to recover, which is a very good trait for a player to have. Pace and determination gets you a long way, I can agree with you for the first game I didn't see, but the second game he was in and out. He wasn't really dominating, but then the third game I saw him, he really did step up. Yeah, and now in this game I've been impressed with him so far. Yeah, but there's other players in Moroccan team which I like. I think Hakimi and Ziyech has played. I think Hakimi's probably played better than Ziyech overall, but their passing's been very good. See, it's just that, like the final ball, just get it right and then you'll score. See that's no good. That's not a good ball. Straight to the bench player.
Talking of the Judas, Joe. If I ask my Alex why we don't like Judas, he knows exactly why we don't like Judas. I've taught my child exactly the thing. Like he knows. We don't talk about Judas. I don't even ever say his name. If anyone says his name, I'm like, Judas. Don't ever say his name. We're not saying his name in this house. Never.
I've had a chat with Alex Davies about that. He's got a different opinion. Just say it. Put it that way.
Yes, but Alex seems to have quite a different opinion about many things.
See, when Alex, right, I'll meet him at the football, and he's a lovely guy. He really is a lovely guy.
That's good.
Everybody's got their opinions,
Yeah,
Everybody's got opinions. That's what football's all about. I sort of ride with some people's opinions, and then if I totally disagree, like I disagreed with my brother Aggie recently at my birthday party, and Hasper came as well, Harry Charalambos, from Hasper.
Joe, his surname is the same as my cousin's because my uncle, my uncle, not my uncle, sorry, it's my cousin's husband. She obviously her maiden name changed because she married him, so they've got that surname. I wonder if they're related. Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised because there's lots of links with us Greeks, isn't it? Yeah, but I was just going to say, like, because my brother said Eric Dyer, he likes him. And myself and my brother Boo were saying, why do you like him? Give us 2 reasons. And he said he's solid and he's a good player. And I said, I won't repeat what I said, but my brother was in agreement with me. But I did actually say to him, good and solid shouldn't be in the same sentence as Eric Dyer. I just disagreed. It's a matter of opinion, isn't it? What he sees and what I see and what many other fans see.
But listen, what I see is what I see with glasses. People like Elias, they obviously got issues. They need glasses. They need help. They need to go and pray. They need to go to therapy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly,
there's a free advert for I won't say it again. I'm going to give them a free advert. Yeah, I know what you mean because some players, like I look at Højbjerg with different eyes than most people, right? But then if they challenge me, I can come back with certain things that I know Højbjerg does. So I've got backing on that, and I can prove it by showing them examples. If they want a video evidence, I'll send them it. You know what I mean? Because he's my man. I love Højbjerg. Everybody knows that. I would defend him to the cows come home, right? But then,
Elias,
when he's played shit, I admit it. I'm not one of these people who, if my player, if the one I like, right, has played shit, I would say, yeah, he's played shit. He was crap.
Elias, can you stop being such like, come on, man, saying that someone needs therapy is not offensive. Don't be silly. It was a joke. If you get offended by that, then I'm offended by your dire rubbish that comes out of your mouth. So please don't.
There you go, Ilias. You've been told. Right, so THFC till I die, I going to start an Eric Dyer rehab group. Right, okay, each to their own. Right, I think you'll get a lot of members, I believe. Right, and then we've got Shamu saying, let me pull it over. My screen is
Come
too
on.
big.
Oh,
How do I make it smaller? Right, is it there? No. I'm not very technical. Anyway, it says Shamu about Amrabat, but I'll join in on bootlaces as well. Mbappe knows that he's taken lessons from Neymar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The French, right? They're bloody good at doing a little bit of shithousery to get them over the line. But I think if Morocco get this equaliser, I'm backing Morocco to take on the win. As long as they can keep a check on that Mbappe, because he's got through quite a few times.
he has.
But he got tackled brilliantly by Amrabat. Yeah, you got to watch him because he will punish you.
He
Just
will.
one big shot, boof, into the net like he did those 2 goals. Yeah, here we go. Come on, make the right decision. No, it's too heavy. Deft touch, man. Deft touch.
Oh, no,
There
no,
we
no.
go.
I didn't
Who's
get the
coming
point.
on? Who's coming on? It's not Elias Chair. No Elias Chair yet. He hasn't used him, which is a big shame for my husband. I think he came on for a few minutes one game, early doors. Oh, Giroud's getting a bit of a hump now. He's pulling up. He does it all the time, doesn't he? Even when he's just walking along. Is he checking his abs, do you think, Mia? Is he checking that?
Yeah, checking they're still there. He's like, have they gone away? Nope, they're still there. It's all right.
Oh, he's trying
good.
to excite. He's trying to excite the people watching, isn't he? I'm French. I've got a nice body. Oh. Bloody hell, I thought he was going to give a penalty away there. God, that French player wants the ball, doesn't he? Oof. No, the Moroccan player done very, very well there. What's his name? I don't know this.
I'm not gonna lie, but those abs are serious, man. Serious
They
abs.
are serious. He
Like,
works
wow.
out on them. I think he does 22 hours a day and takes 2 hours to eat. How many hours does the chat think that he spends on his abs? Let us know.
Do you know that when you've got that low percentage of body fat, that's how you get those, show those abs like that? You have to have such a low body fat for that.
His
Yeah,
BMI is
no,
very good as
like
well.
he's an athlete BMI to get, like I say, to show your abs like that is seriously low. You'd have like 14% body fat.
Yeah. Which maybe 1% of the population have got.
Well, it's harder for women to do anyway, to achieve that, because we've got natural, our bodies are different. But with men, it's still hard, but it's more achievable if you're a man than you are if you're a woman, because of how our bodies are.
There's some women bodybuilders, they take steroids to build up their muscle, I believe. Is it the protein drinks as well? I don't know that much about it, to tell you the truth, but all I know is that it does look nice. Maybe not so. I know, maybe I'm old-fashioned. I don't think it particularly looks nice on a woman, but you can admire it for the effort they put in. Any male or female, we've got to praise them, because it's the same for both sexes in a way.
Well, a woman to get to that point has put her basically to do it, actually, because obviously, like I say, for you to get that lower body fat is not natural because the way dang. Because obviously the way our bodies hold and store fat is different.
Yeah, it's true.
Pardon?
We've got an extra layer of fat, haven't we? The women. We've got an extra layer of fat.
We store fat as well.
Yeah, we store fat.
Because they're babies. Because obviously for baby carrying.
In your biology lessons, Mia. Did you have a sexy teacher or something?
It's because I go. No, I didn't at all. It's just that I go to the gym, so obviously I sort of understand how it all works like from that. Oh no, what's going on here?
So I think we've gone out of sync now because I'm on. I'll tell you where I am.
I'm on 69.50.
Hold on. This messenger notifications getting on my nerves. I keep on getting notifications at the top. What's happening on WhatsApp, Twitter, everything. I should have turned off notifications, but I forgot. Right, so I'm trying to see where I'm at. Come on.
This isn't true. It doesn't matter if you had abs before birth because stretch marks are to do with your skin. It's not to do with your muscles. If your skin stretches, that's why you get stretch marks. Oh, no. Oh,
yeah.
Come on.
Which a lot of women down the line. Have you watched the film called Shirley Valentine?
No.
It's when the actor, Tom, I think his name's Tom Conte, the actor, and Shirley Valentine. It's a very good film. She's on the boat with the Greek sailor, but he's not really a sailor. He's just pretending to be a sailor to impress her. And she exposes her stretch marks, but then she covers up very quickly. And he goes, don't worry about this. This is the lines of life. You know, I don't know exact words, but these are lines that you've lived. Don't try to hide them, he goes, because obviously he wants to get with her, you know. So he'll say anything to please that woman because he's on the boat with her, right? And he's taking her out on a romantic trip around the Greek islands, which would put any woman in the mood, I presume. But it's such a funny film. You've got to see it. There's lots of funny scenes in it. It's not just that one. I thought that was quite funny because it's a gentleman who wants to sort of, you know, have his way with the woman and he'll tell her anything that'll please her. Oh my God. It's such a good film. You've got to watch it, Mia. You'll love it.
I might have to give it a try.
Yeah, give
France
it a try.
free kick. Let's see.
France free kick, yeah. So we're in sync again. How did that happen? There we go.
I haven't a clue.
Oh, good defending.
Oh, you're ahead of me then, because it's just they've not taken it yet.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. Then I've got to pause. Just bear with me. It's bloody.
What are you on?
Right. So, hold on. I'm just going to press here, and then it should come up with the minutes. The minutes have disappeared on the corner of my phone because before I had the minutes in the corner. Now they've disappeared. Why they bloody disappeared? Stupid thing. Anyway, I've paused it for a few seconds because we were out of sync. So I don't. Oh right, I'm on. Oh right, it's on the top. So I'm on 71, 28, 29, 71, 32.
Yeah, you're really ahead. I'm on 18. I'm on 19, 20.
Yeah, but it's 71 minutes. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I'm on 71, 29, 30.
I'm on 48, so I'm going to pause it. Right, when you've caught up, So I've paused it on 71:46.
I'm on 40, 45, 46, go.
Okay, go. Oh, I might be slightly behind you, but don't matter. Right. My phone's doing something weird now. Right. Anyway, let's just enjoy the game. Come on, Morocco. Come on. Do you know every pass? It's not that killer pass yet. They haven't played one killer pass. They've done a few good shots. You know, that overhead kick was the best one, the technical skill.
That was a very good chance, yeah.
They deserve a goal. Come on. Sometimes football's cruel, isn't it? You can dominate the possession, you can have more shithousery, you can have more skill, and then you don't win the match. Ziyech is taking the free kick. Right, he hasn't taken it yet, but he's stepping up to it. He's placed it in position. They're showing the crowd.
What free kick?
Oh, right, you're not on the free kick yet. I don't know.
Free kick? No, I'm on 70. Have you gone back?
I think I have. Just bear with me. It's stupid.
Because France on the attack.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I must have yeah, that's what I've. So now I'm on 74, 11, 12, 14.
Oh, well
15.
behind, right. I'm going to fast forward it. I'm on 74, 29.
I'm on 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Right, so you because you're ahead of me, aren't you?
Yep. What are you on now? Let me know when you're on 37. And
what I'll do, you're ahead of me, so you tell me when you're going to pause it. What?
But I pause it at 41.
No, I'm ahead of you now. I'm on 49, so I'm going to pause mine. Just bear with me.
Right, now I've gone back. I've gone forward. Hold on. Right. I'm on 75.010. Let me know when you're on 75.010. 75.10, sorry.
Yeah, I'm on now.
Right, that's it. We're in sync.
Yes. Brilliant.
Or it should be.
It tends to do that. You get out of sync. That's because when I touched the button, I must have dragged the yellow line back without noticing. Typical.
Yeah,
Ellie.
probably.
Yeah, it is. It's a typical thing I do. If you know me, Mia. I'm not the most technical person.
I do want to be disparaging, but I do think technology, as like it's much hot. Like my mum and my dad today is like, this phone's doing my head. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because it just won't do this. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's like I get my Angela.
Like,
she still lives with me. I've got one saving grace. I've got Angela. I'm not a dinosaur, though. I'm not a technical dinosaur. What I am is like a baby dinosaur learning.
Yeah, do you know what? My mum, I remember when she first when she was first texting on a touch screen, she was doing it one finger at a time. She used to take 15 minutes just to reply, where now she's a lot better. No, she's a lot better now.
Yeah, because you get better the more you do it, innit? You learn. We're not thick. It's just that
of course not.
We weren't growing up in the computer technology, so there's lots of things that we don't know.
Exactly.
Even on WhatsApp, there's so many things I didn't know that WhatsApp can do. That Angela
my mum.
Yeah.
I'll send her something. She's like, you didn't send it to me. I'm like, Mum, I sent it on WhatsApp. She's like, where is it? And I'm like, it's there.
No, I'm not that bad. But one thing I am good on, I'm good at doing like technical stuff, like if you want to download something really technical, I can do that and I can change it. Whoa, unlucky. Look, he's putting his love art, this man. Yeah, I can do technical stuff in terms of graphics.
Yeah.
Right, because I've done that before for when I first left school, because I'm quite artistic. But when you're artistic and you're artistic at drawing and painting, it's different when you're trying to do it on a computer. You have to think with a different mind to be artistic.
Yeah, of course.
Because you've got to know the technical aspects of doing what you set out to achieve. Look, France are making a few substitutions now, so they're tiring. This is the time that if Morocco are going to get a goal, they've got to do it quickly, because it's like there's only, 12 minutes of normal time left,
Yeah.
and then they've got extra time. They're going to add on at least 4 or 5 minutes, aren't they? They normally do.
Yeah, but they're putting fresh legs on France, so it's a bit
they are.
obviously difficult now.
Yeah. Depends if those fresh legs come to fruition. You know, I still think Morocco will get a goal. I've got faith in them. Come on, Morocco. No, not with that sort of ball. You won't. Some of the passing is really excellent, and some of it is suspect. Yeah, look. Oh my God.
Oh, France. Are they going to finish this game off?
Oh.
Oh
my God. Oh no. Is he offside?
Oh my God.
Is he offside?
Oh.
Was he offside? I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look at that. See, Mbappe made that goal.
They've not flagged it, so
that's the difference. Mbappe's just got that extra je ne sais quoi, hasn't he? He's a marvellous player. He's got a big chip on his shoulder when it comes to PSG, but when he plays for France, I think he lets that chip down. He lets it. He lets.
Offside.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It might be offside. I'm going to have a look at it again. So I was concentrating on Mbappe's skill. There, that's the ball. And then look, he makes himself available. Brilliant skill, brilliant skill, brilliant skill. It could be offside. There wasn't no. Let's have a look. When the ball is played, he might have.
Like the ball.
Well, from that angle, I can't tell. You've got to get the right angle. No, he's onside because number 18's making him onside. When the ball is played, number 18. There's a passionate Frenchman.
Darn it.
See, Deschamps, when he played, he was right. He wasn't the most technical, brilliant player, but he was a good player.
Oh, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to tell the children to go to bed. It's really late.
Yeah, of course. To bed.
Tell them little rat bags to go to bed.
No problem. You got to do what you got to do, innit, Mia? When your mum's. I'll read some of the chat out. So we've got Frank saying, Ellie, you have an extra layer of gorgeous. Ha. Thank you very much, Frank. I like the gorgeous bit. Right, shall move on. Van Spurs, don't even. Shamu Van Spurs again. Oh man, what a chance. Yeah, true. Nick Coupland. Elias, are you Eric Dyer's mascot? You have far too much love for him. Very true. He does. You know, when you've got to stick by your man, Elias, you're sticking by him, but we don't know whether it's a wind up or not. We have to let the truth out. Maybe I'll meet you at a match one day, Elias, and get the real truth. Right, we've got Elias again. I'm Eric Dyer's agent, actually.
Well, what he needs to be turned upside down and shaken. That's what he needs doing.
I'm laughing because he's winding us up. He is. Right, Elias Christian again, trying to increase his value and get him higher wages. Oh my God. You know what? He deserves £1 for the performances this year. And I'm being generous.
That's very generous.
20p.
50p. I would say about 10p actually, and I've been very generous.
So you've gone down to 90p, I've gone down to 50p. That's all
I said 10p.
Maybe he should pay us. Maybe he should pay us because we have to.
Yes, I'm going to demand half.
Yeah, I want my money back.
We should all get a bit of his wages for having to watch him play such a terrible game of football. He's supposed to be a defender. Defend.
Yeah, that's what you're defending. Do you know what? Steve Perriman said a very poignant thing about him at a talk I went to when I went to see him at Ware Football Club. And he said he doesn't think Eric Dyer is cut out for defending. He should be a midfield defensive player, because that way, if you get caught out, the defenders are going to recover.
Yeah.
But when you're the last line of defence, you get caught out because he can't turn. He can't turn as quickly as these.
Where he should join
the
a circus.
Nowadays, they're past you in a second. They're fit. They're like lightning. Boom, and they're in. And he can't recover. So he's got attributes that are not suited for the modern game. Because the modern game, you need to be a fast defender and quick thinking and quick on your feet. You know, you've got to think and react. He's proactive. Yeah, you've got to be reactive.
Do you know where Eric Dyer belongs? In the circus, along with the other clowns.
I like your bluntness. You know, I'm trying to at the from a pure football element, right? He's not a footballer, because I've played football and I've played with some fantastic women, fantastic, just technically as good as any man, right? And they can pass the ball. They're solid in the tackle, and the defenders that we had were very good. Right, they were very, very good.
Oh, there's a fight going on. What's going on?
There is. I think they're arguing about who's going to cook the dinner. That's what they're arguing about. The Moroccan food is better than the French food.
100%.
Yes, getting back to Eric Dyer. Yeah, the thing is, he's not suited to defending. He hasn't got the attributes to cope with the modern day football. He hasn't, and you can't. He's being played in that position, isn't he? So whose fault is it? Is it the coach putting him in that position? I would never play him as a defender.
I wouldn't play him at all.
No. He could go
sit on the bench. Not even the bench, actually.
Or he could go to somewhere like, I don't know, like somewhere
Preston
they
End.
don't really like playing football.
He can go to Preston End or go to like Welling United. There.
Yeah. This dinner Angela made me is delicious. She's a good looking cook.
And yes, I didn't go and put my children to bed, Elias. I went to go and tell them to go to bed because they're big boys. I don't have to put them to bed anymore. They're not babies.
And they listen to their mum, isn't it? I'd be scared of you, Mia, if you told me to go to bed. I'd go to bed straight away.
In this house, I call my boys my princes, but that's because I'm the queen of the house.
That's right.
Go on. Oh, unlucky.
Morocco.
If Morocco score a goal, I wonder how.
It's just that last bit. Come on, they've just got to get that one last bit on point, and they'll score a goal.
Yeah, I wonder if they did score a goal, I wonder how France would react, because that would be a bit obviously worrying for them if they got a goal now, like in this time. But because Morocco hasn't scored yet, I really don't think they're going to. I'm going to be honest and say.
So football's a funny old game. Let's see what happens. We've got 4 minutes left.
I did not threaten to drop a nuclear on you. I said I would go nuclear on you. There's a difference. Honestly, boy, what is the matter with you?
I think you need to get round to
say even I would be scared of Mia dropping nukes on me.
Do you know what I mean, Dermot?
Yeah.
I think I was dropping. Listen,
sorry.
I would say that
straight away. If Mia told me to go to bed, I wouldn't argue. I would go.
Can I just say for the chat so people don't think that I'm threatening? I said I would go nuclear on him. There's a difference. I didn't say I would drop anything nuclear on him. I'm not threatening anybody with any violence. Okay.
Or any nuclear bomb. We haven't got a nuclear bomb at your house.
No, I would go nuclear, which is something you don't want to see me when I go into crazy, getting angry mode. That's all. Angry Greek lady smash stuff. Just saying.
She can pass as a Greek lady, this lady. She looks like my Auntie Mary. Here we go. Come on, Morocco, come on. Let's prove Mia wrong. I think you'll have to go and put them to bed, Mia, because they'll be sad, won't they? You'll have to tell them, all the Moroccan players, if they don't get a goal, go to their dressing room now, make your way, be ready for them, put them to bed.
I've given them a good talking to first about how they ruined this game for themselves.
So in the chat, we've got Mia is the first person ever who threatened to drop nukes on me. Elias.
That's not what I did.
No, she didn't. Come on, behave. Right, and then we got Dermatron. Guys, who's going to win the World Cup? Well, if France go into the final, obviously they've got a very good chance, but I just think Messi and Romero are going to do the business. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think Argentina, but I think it's going to be a really interesting game to see France-Argentina. It'll be really, really interesting.
I know. Because last time they beat Croatia in the final because we lost to Croatia in the semis, didn't we?
Yeah.
It could have been a repeat of the last World Cup, Croatia-France, if they beat, but they got found out against Argentina. It's the thing is, Argentina have got a star player in Messi, and they've got really good defence. I think they've got Romero and Molina. They're like 4 players, them two. The amount of ground they cover, and that Molina he bombs down the wing, scored a brilliant goal. Oh, look at that! Straight, see, straight.
Why do that for, man? Why didn't he pass it? I was offside anyway.
No, there was better options for him. They're making the wrong choices. Come on, they just have to wait. See what I mean? He's called his run, but he's been too eager.
Silly.
So that Moroccan man saying, "What's for dinner?" Oh no, the French man saying, "Mia's coming to put us to bed as well."
I'm only over the water for France, so. And my favourite brand is Louis Vuitton, so I don't know a bit of French.
You can start a new business, Mia. Ask Mia to come round. Ask Mia, put your kids to bed, right? She'll tell them, go to bed, go on, get to bed.
When we went on holiday, the lady in the place next to us said that she was having trouble. She's like, how do you get your children to go to bed? And I was like, I just tell them. And she was like, you need to come sort my children out and tell them. Don't forget, I work as a nanny. I've worked in nursery, so obviously I've worked in lots of different places with children. So
very good lady. For a young lady of you're 35, is that right? 35, and you've done so much.
No,
is it 35?
I'm 40. I was 40.
Oh, you're 40. Well, it's still young, isn't it? Yeah. Because my eldest daughter's 37. My Angela, she's 37. She's lovely. She's still with me, but she's going to get her own place maybe this year. Not this year, sorry, maybe next year. Because this year's nearly over. Yeah, I hope, because she wants her independence, which I don't blame her. The other two have flown the nest.
Yeah, my children aren't going to leave me until they're old enough for me to find them a good woman, and then I'll make sure I marry them off to someone decent.
Yeah.
Old style, innit? No, I'm not having no crazy woman going after my babies. No. Not going to happen.
No. Yeah, well, you'll put her to bed as well.
Elias, I must say, I still keep in contact with the last lot of children I nannied. I actually still get compliments from them. He's 18, He's just
Yeah.
turned 19 actually, and he tells me how I changed his life, how I've done so much for him, and how much he respects me because I was strict with him. So
Yeah.
that
You
tells
see,
you, doesn't it?
it does. It does. It's put me in my place, and I won't mention the bed bit ever again because, you know, I'm scared. I tell you what, though, you sound like a lady who I know you quite well at the moment, but that's a new thing I found out about you, which is lovely, right? And
Well,
I take my hat off to you because if you've made an impression on the family as well, it's not just the kids, the family who you're looking after their kids, and they do that, and then the kids remember you. That's the proof of the pudding, isn't it? That you've done a fantastic job.
yeah, I'm really proud of him. Like he's gone into such a lovely
Yeah,
young man, and for him to say that I was part of the reason for that is so lovely to hear. It's really lovely that
yeah,
he thinks so highly of me, even though I was super strict with him, and he
yeah.
knows I was strict with him as well. I won't
Kids need order,
take
don't they?
I won't take no nonsense from him.
No. Oh, look at this.
But he also knew that I really cared about him. Come on. Oh,
Oh,
no. How they
bloody
got
hell. I don't
oh,
believe that. How
how
did
they
he
got
get that off the
no.
line? That's CONTE, isn't it? Jules CONTE. We were going to buy him as well.
Just come down,
That
yeah.
was amazing. That by hook or by crook, France are not letting them score. They're huffing and puffing, but they're not blowing France's house down, are they? They're just not
No, they're
getting it.
just
They've been a bit unlucky, I must admit. But sometimes the French, like they're battling for this as well. You can see they want it as well.
well,
They're
yeah,
not
because
just lying
obviously
down and
they
dying.
know.
Oh God!
Come on. Oh,
Oh, whoa!
they
He
know if they
scored.
score one,
It's offside. He put it in
if
the
they
back of the
score
net.
one,
Beautiful. Yeah, there's
then they
6
know
minutes.
that it's a bit
I know.
nervy for
Yeah,
them.
because like there's 2 minutes left. Well, 1 minute 30 seconds left of this match. So that if they score, they'll have to score bloody quickly if they're going to get into
Well,
this match. Oh my God!
how that was done. Lloris
No,
got saved by Koundé there because
he
that would have
did
been in, and
because
Lloris wouldn't
he
have
made
got
a
there,
mistake
man.
there. He misread it. Bloody hell, Mbappe. I mean, yeah, the Moroccan player. I'll take. They've been unlucky. They've played very well. It's a bit like the England France game, wasn't it? This game, but I think France have
Yeah.
even played better than England
I know you
overall.
might be joking,
Their final ball is some
Elias, I
kind.
know you might be joking, but that's too far, man. Like the kids that I look after, I take very good care, and I treat them like I would have treated my own because I didn't have kids at the time. Because I love the job I do, I love, and I love the kids that I look after, and that's why he respects me so much
Yeah,
because he knows
come
that I
on,
was
just
strict
behave,
with him
man.
for a good reason, and I
Behave.
loved him to bits, and I loved his brother. Joe, his brother was non-verbal autistic. Joe, how difficult that is to look after a non-verbal autistic child and to do it as a job
Well
as
done,
well.
Mia.
So I think you should take that back. I know you might be joking,
That's
but
it.
that's
Take that
not a
back,
funny thing to say
Elias.
because I
Come
looked
on.
after somebody who was a very
That's
difficult
out
child
of
to look
order.
after because he was non-verbal, and his brother respects me enough to tell me that I was part of the reason he grew up to be a nice kid, so a
That's
nice young
right.
man. So that tells you a lot about the person that I am.
Yeah,
I'm a caring person, but I don't take no shit from nobody, as I shouldn't take no shit from nobody anyway. Why should I take shit from a kid who's going to try and act up? No, he's got to behave himself,
yeah. Because then they
just like
learn
my kids
skills in
do.
life. They learn skills in life not to like scream and shout to get their own
Yeah,
way. They've been spoilt brats all their life. You have to have some order. You have to,
exactly.
yeah, you can't just let kids do. How are they going to be good human beings if you don't show them the right way? You know? Anyway, let's move on from this.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. So now we've got France in the final versus Argentina. Yep, it's finished. Griezmann's cuddling his manager. They're all having a French kiss. Yeah, get a French handshake. Yeah, and they look very disappointed, especially Amrabat. They could have scored quite a few goals, the Moroccan team. They had enough chances to win that. Just bit unlucky. Oh, the poor Moroccan lady. She's crying her eyes out. Oh, you feel sorry.
I always feel sorry for them when they do
French
that.
will have a big party. They'll have a big party and they'll have that chicken with a bit of pink in it. They will. And they won't send it back because they know it should be pink. I thought I'd get that one in again. So in the chat, we've got Lisa saying, Frank last, I'm at Frank last. I'm actually from the US. I've never been to London, but it's first on my list. Come on, Lisa, you can come and stay with me in Enfield. It's part of London now. It's part of North London. They've made it. It used to be Middlesex. There you go. They've stretched London to Enfield. And then we got Frank saying, Elias Christian gone too far, mate. We reiterate that. Come on, Elias. Come on. Right, and then we got David Clark saying, game's finished 2-0. It does. It is, David. I hope you enjoyed the game and I hope you enjoyed me and Mia as well. Elias Christian saying, well done. I think that's to France. Elias Christian, okay, that says it all. I can understand it's not easy to take care of non-verbal autistic children. There you go, Mia. I think you've got a sort of apology there. I think, Mia. Are you still there? Mia, are you still there? I think she's gone. Oh, you are there. So Elias was saying, okay, that says it all. I can understand it's not easy to take care of a non-verbal autistic child. There you go. I think that's a sort of apology, isn't it? See, Elias, what you got to do, you got to learn.
Yeah, just like I don't mind.
He's got to learn not to dig and then backtrack when he gets. Even it doesn't matter about the full story.
Yeah.
For you,
especially with children,
remembers you that you've left an impression on that child as an adult, and he's gone into his adult life, and he remembers you. That's enough. That's enough to say, you know, you've done a good job. Okay.
Yeah,
so
like as I say, I think it's a hard.
Go on, Mia.
Oh, a bit out of sync. Your signal's going a little bit early.
Yeah, it is. It tends to do that. I've got a router upstairs in my bedroom and it works 90% of the time, 95% of the time, okay. But I'm on my daughter's laptop, so hopefully the imbalance is not too bad. But go on, say what you had to say, Mia.
I was just going to say, when it comes to children, especially, I do take that quite seriously because obviously, when it comes to children and looking after children, like that's something that I just don't want to like. I don't feel like we should joke, especially the fact that Dermot done such a great job trying to raise money for special needs children as well. And although you didn't know one of them was special needs, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't just assume things. You should also try and be careful when you're speaking about childcare, because it's a hard job, you know. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to look after other people's children.
Yeah, and Mia, I've got to say this as well in your defence, right? When I worked at the Department of Social Security, about 3 years into my career, they identified me to help out children that had run away from home, and because they had any form of abuse, you know, and I was very proud that they chose me, because at that time in my life, I was even more sensitive than I am now. All right. So it was a very hard job for me to do, to see young people in distress. And when I helped them, there was one gentleman, I won't mention his name because it's sensitive, you know, but I did help him when he was a young lad. He was only 15 when he ran away from home. And I'd left the service because my father had passed away, and I was very sad. And I left the service after 14 and a half years. Really, I did it for 17 years, but 14 and a half years at the Department of Social Security. And I just remember the boy contacted me, and it was so nice. It's all that, it's not even a reward. You're just glad that they're getting on with their lives and they're happy, and you've had an impression on their life. That's very important, that you've made them recover from a traumatic experience, and they've become young men that are full of love, and that's what you do when you're a carer in any form of, either you do it at home, you do what I did, you do what Dermot does, when he cares for his wife. There's so many things that carers do that are amazing, and I take my hat to all the carers, because it's a hard bloody job. But the person who steps up to do it, like you did, you chose it as a career. It's not the easiest career to go into, as you know, Mia, isn't it? It's a very hard knock life, but you get on with it, you roll your sleeves up, and you do your best by those children.
Joe, what a lot of the time people who work with children do it because they love the job, because it's not a well-paid job, so you do it out of love. And I loved looking after children, and I loved looking after kids in nurseries, in a creche, and I love looking after my boys. So it's no different to what I do now with my boys.
Yeah. See, with your boys, right, you've got the connection already because you're their mother. But there's some mothers who have children, they don't have that connection with their children, and then the children run away because they don't feel loved. And those children need loving as well. They can't be outcast in society. So whoever picks up the slack with that and helps those children recover, because they've had a parent, it could be one parent or both parents, or an auntie or an uncle that might have abused them. You don't know. Whatever their story is, when they open up to you, it's so precious. And when you're looking after kids at home, I know, because I looked after my mum as well. It's bloody hard work looking after an old person. The young person's still learning in life. The old person, they've learned everything in life, hopefully, by the time they've got old, right? But these children, they need guidance. And like you said, right, they, when they're done wrong, they need to be told, they need to be advised that this is wrong behaviour, so that they don't do it, they don't repeat it. Because once they repeat it, then it can spiral out of control. Yeah. So my hat goes off to you, Mia, for doing that job. And it's not so you're doing it for the love of the job and the love of the children, because you're nurturing them to become better human beings, more rounded human beings, because they've got somebody else apart from their mum and dad helping them with everything that they do. Yeah. Well done. And right, so we've got France against Argentina in the final.
Jacob's in.
Jacob Raven.
Yeah, Jacob's in the.
He's in the house. Yeah. Right, so he's got, hey Lisa, I'm doing all right, enjoying the journey, missing Spurs. Yeah, it's so hard, isn't it, when we haven't got our Spurs? Win, lose or draw, we love our Spurs. It comes out in the community, doesn't it? How passionate everybody is. And United Spurs of America, how are you? I'm okay. Mia, tell Jacob how you're feeling today.
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I love the leprechaun. Has he got a pint of Guinness there?
No, I've got a bottle of whiskey.
There's a bottle of Jameson's, yeah?
That's what I got now. A bottle of Jameson's now, and a hammer there now. I'm going out to batter some Frickers now.
So he is.
Where are the fucking French now? We're going to batter some French people now. Argentina all the way now for the final. I'm telling you now. Argentina all the way.
I like
Do you know
Argentina as
You know
well.
what's funny with the Irish accent with you, Dermot? Sometimes you sound really Irish when you say certain words, and
No.
other times you don't sound as Irish. It's really
So
funny.
he is. So he is Irish.
Oh, he is.
So I am.
He's
But
a
there you
little lad
go.
from Wexford.
You know, I'm going to go now and read the Bible. That's what we do over here. We read the Bible.
You read the Bible back to
It's a book you will find everywhere in every hotel in the world. It's,
You do?
Yeah, you
It's
do.
in the drawer. Normally
Do you know
in the
what?
first drawer you
Do you
open.
know what? The Bible's a bit like the World Cup. There's a beginning, a middle, and there's a never fucking end of it. So there you go.
And do you know what's good? We're going to have a World Cup winner coming back to Spurs, aren't we?
Why,
Come
is that
on.
you, Andy?
Well, it's either going to be Christian Romero or Lloris.
Well, me and Philip
on?
Ellie, right? I've worked out if Romero wins it, we won't see him for the rest of the season because he'll be pissed drunk every day. If Lloris wins it, he'll probably drop the World Cup because he's got dodgy hands. So, you know, take your pick.
He can go to that rich restaurant where I got the dodgy chicken from if he wants. Anyway, congratulations to France. They did play well.
Can I just say, Ellie,
play as well as Morocco, I don't think, though.
Yeah, can I just say, Ellie, Mira, you've done a fantastic job tonight and fair play. I really enjoyed it, and I really did. I'm looking forward to your next Watchalong. And Ellie, you got a brilliant, good front living room there. Look at you behind you.
Do you know what
Who plays the piano? Does T play the piano? Does he?
No, this is a false background, everybody. But my living room is quite nice, though. But I don't have a piano yet. But you know what? 2 of my children can play piano, and I learned as a kid as well. But my mum, unfortunately, she couldn't keep the lessons up, and but I do like a little tinkle, you know. But my daughter, do you know what? Having mentioned the piano, my daughter Joanna, she's got a musical ear, and she can hear something and she can play it. I think that's marvelous when somebody's like that.
Well, talking about tinkles, Ellie, I'm going to have a few tinkles after this stream tonight. Now, a few Jamesons now, I think.
Yeah.
What about you, Mia? Are you going to have a few Jamesons as well, are you?
No, I don't drink, so it'd be a cup of tea for me.
A cup of tea and a funny fag.
Look at this. I've got my dinner. I don't know if you can see.
Go on. It reminds me of Father Ted when she brings out the cups of tea. Come on.
You know what?
Go on.
This is how much I love the World Cup. I kept my dinner on hold until the end. And it's got cold, but I'm still eating it.
I have to say, Mia and Ellie, I love Father Ted. I don't know. I've seen him for that. I just love Father. I love Dougal. For me, he's just. I love the one when they're on the milk cart and he can't go over 5 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
Joe, what I love about Dougal is his bedding so childish. He always has like cartoon characters, don't he, on his bedding and stuff. Like he's funny. I love him. And the way he just doesn't get anything, does he? He's just so clueless.
Yeah. I like Dave Allen.
Yeah.
What a comedian.
We showed that joke on the charity stream, didn't we, Ellie?
Yeah. Dave Allen and Tommy Cooper, I love.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Cooper, he was so good. He goes, doctor, it hurts when I go like this. He goes, don't do it then.
What was his catchphrase, Ellie?
It's simple comedy, but it's silly. I like silly comedy, especially.
Yeah. What was his catchphrase, Ellie?
Oh, Tommy Cooper's.
Yeah.
I don't know if. You know what? I've forgotten, but I
just
do
like that.
Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah,
like that.
How can I forget that? Well,
yeah,
that's lack of sleep. That is right. It's just like that.
Well, Tommy. Ellie, do you want to explain to people where they can find your lady show? Because we've got some exciting news, and I want you to. I know we broke earlier, but I want you to break it. So, where can people find your lady shows now from now on?
So it's on Thfc Till I Die, lady show. So it's going to be my own channel, and it's going to be fantastic because me and Mia are going to do the show, and obviously it'd be nice if Spurs start winning games as well. The Spurs ladies. I'll have to see them later. I'll have to go down there. The thing is, I couldn't go because I'm COVID positive still. I thought I was COVID negative, but these tests are bloody useless. One day I'm negative, the next I'm positive. Sort yourselves out, government, and sort out the.
Joe Neville got sent off for us for the game 3-0. It ended.
Do you know Ash Neville? Right, I can't go on my phone to do it because I'm watching the game. Right, Ash Neville is my favourite player, and I've been talking to her on Twitter, and she's been replying to me as well. And today I spoke to a very nice lady. I won't reveal everything because it's private, but I spoke to a very nice lady. And when I'm doing the work for her game 2, which is going to kick off, soon as I kick off this bloody COVID, it keeps on going up and down. There's days where I'm good, and then there's days where it's horrible. I can feel it on my chest when I'm talking. I sound a bit hoarse. Yeah. So anyway, changing the subject, we get down. See, United Spurs of America and Lisa are having a nice chat going on. Lisa's going, Jacob, all good here. Thanks. I was ridiculously excited to see the friendly against Motherwell. Lull, yet missing them just a tiny bit. And then Jacob and Michael Ramirez, we'll have to say both of their names because they're both but both boys are brilliant. Agreed. I was too excited about Motherwell. Yeah. And then Elias is saying, THFC till I die. Let's do a Bible study on this channel one day. Why not? I'm sure Dermot can pull out some other things we didn't know about the Bible.
The only thing I want to know about the Bible, Ellie, right, is what happened to the wee donkey after Jesus was born. Right? You always hear about Joseph and Mary and the 3 wise men.
To Arsenal became Tony Adams.
Is that what happened to him? Well, that wouldn't surprise me.
Donkey
well,
Adams.
There you go. Now I know what happened to the wee donkey.
I want to know what happened to Jesus in between, because we only ever hear him as a baby and then an adult. So what did he do for his teenage years? That's what I want to know.
He was
what
in
did he get up
Boston.
to?
He went into Boston. That's what he went into.
I thought he was going to go and have a rave up in Mykonos.
I bet he may have done. You never know.
Mykonos.
See, me, I want to know about the wee donkey. Me wants to know what happened to Jesus between the born and the adulthood. Do you know?
You know what I want to know? When I pray to God that Spurs are going to win something and he doesn't answer my prayers, I want to know why.
He supports the scumbags, that's why.
You know what I mean?
Now, I'm never going to look at the Bible in the same way again now. Thanks, guys. Do you know? I'm gonna put it in the fire tonight. But anyway, look, there is Ellie's new channel. It's THFC till Spurs Ladies till I die.
Channel.
It's the sister channel of this channel. So that what me and Ellie have decided to do is the ladies have their own channel. The men will have the men one channel. The ladies have a separate channel where it can be exclusively for the ladies. Yeah, but we'll be switching. I'll be on Ellie's channel. Ellie be back on here, so we'll be switching and turning like Knight Rider jumping over a bridge when Kit hit turbo boost. So there you go.
Yeah. So we're going to call that a wrap then, Dermot.
You can do. I don't mind.
Yeah, we'll call it a wrap. Everybody in the chat, thank you very much for all your fantastic comments. You've all been wonderful. Elias Krishan, thank you for apologising to Mia as well. You know, it takes a big man to do that. So thank you. And
also, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share, people.
Yeah, and also comment and enjoy. Enjoy everything you see on YouTube, because we're all one big Spurs family. We all help each other. We all stick together as a fan base, and we'll go.
All I'm going to say is 1,000, here we come.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Rock on, Jimmy. There's another one. The Cannon and Ball. There's another one, Ellie.
Cannon. Oh, yeah, I love them. Do you know who else I like?
Who?
The two Ronnies. I can't leave without mentioning the two Ronnies.
Ronnie Barker. Morecambe and Wise for me.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very
Morecambe were wise for me,
humor.
Ellie.
I loved
Yeah,
it.
2 Ronnies were good, but Morecambe or Wise for me were funnier.
Yeah, I get your point, because that is ultimate silly, especially Morecambe. You know, Eric Morecambe, fantastically silly man, but I loved him. He was so quirky. That's the sort of humour I like, because I'm a bit like that. I'm a bit quirky.
Well,
and a
Ellie,
bit
you
stupid.
are a diamond, and so is Mia, and I really enjoyed tonight. So congratulations to the pair of you. You were fantastic. So
thanks, Dermot.
I think we're back tomorrow. We're back tomorrow night with a fan show. Ellie, you're doing that with Philip, I think.
Doing it. Philip, the Godfather. I'm not worthy. We're not worthy.
Hang on.
What are you doing there? You're hitting the bell?
No, I'm doing the Irish jig. Right.
I thought you're getting the Jamesons out.
I am. How did you know?
I know you're Irish. And if you're getting the Jamesons out, always get a Guinness out, because Guinness has to have a look in the night. You know, you have to have a bit of Guinness.
So the Jamesons went down funny there. Sorry.
Went down the wrong hole.
It did.
Oh, and Lisa saying, great stream, Ellie, Mia and Dermot. Thanks. See you on the next one. Thank you very much. And United Spurs of America. Cheers, everyone. Have a great day. Frank's saying, is it an OnlyFans site? Lol. Well, it's a fan show. So if you're a subscriber, Frank, you can join us. Because is it on subscriber mode, I presume?
Yeah, it will be. Yes.
Show? Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. So come and join us tomorrow. It'll be on Friday. Sorry, isn't it? Not tomorrow. Yeah. Come and join us, and we'll all have some fun. And you can put your how you're missing Spurs as well, because we're all missing Spurs. Well, I'll get the heebie-jeebies when I haven't got Spurs in my life. You know what I mean? I mean, I've got the Spurs ladies, and you know what? The Spurs ladies are keeping me alive. They really are, because even if they lost today, right, I know they would have tried, those girls. It was freezing cold out there. Freezing for both teams, obviously. Yeah. But that was a rearranged game as well, Dermot, because I went to the original and it was postponed. Is
that the one that you went to? It rained and it got waterlogged.
Yeah, and remember you said don't walk into the park, Ellie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were going to do a Merseyside double that day, weren't we?
Yeah, because I had to make it over to the Liverpool game and we lost that one as well.
I know. Well, on that bombshell, we shall leave it there.
Yeah, Eric Dyer, he muffed the back pass, and Mo Salah nipped it off him and scored, didn't he?
I'm definitely going to have a triple Jamesons now, Ellie. Thanks.
All right. Just don't think of the Wolves game, all right?
I'm twitching already.
Yeah. And that's the game Højbjerg didn't play in, remember?
I know. Well, I'm over for the West Ham and I'm over for the Milan game, so I'm looking forward to them. And
another game, Dermot, before we sign off, Højbjerg wasn't playing that Dynamo Zagreb game when we lost 3-2.
I know.
I just thought I'd add that one just to put up my man.
So we're back. We're back Friday. We're back on Sunday with the World Cup final, and then we're back. Ellie's doing a ghost disappearing act.
I just want to show you my birthday card, right? This is my birthday card. Happy 60th birthday, Ellie, with the Cyprus flag. And on the other side, guess who's on the other side? Isn't that lovely?
Ooh.
Ooh.
We know who's well connected, don't we, Mia?
Yeah. Mia, what do you think of that? With the Cyprus flag, happy 60th birthday. I've given my age away now. And Højbjerg, the two best.
I reckon she kisses that every night and says goodnight to him.
I do you know what, Mia? I think she does, actually.
I can kiss it online if you want now, if you want.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
No, I won't do. No, too
Lord
much.
Mary, Jesus and Joseph and the wee donkey.
Anyway, let's sign off. Happy Christmas to everybody as well. If we don't see you again on our chat, if you're going away for Christmas or you're doing other things. Stay with us if you are. And let's look forward to seeing Romero or Lloris coming back with the World Cup to White Hart Lane. One of them's going to bring it, aren't they?
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
In CONTE we trust.
In CONTE we trust.